Hello, everybody. This is Jim McBride, Charleston City Councilman for District 3, which is Johns Island and part of James Island. And I wanted to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a belated Happy Hanukkah, ended on December 22nd, and Happy New Year coming up. Pray that everyone's New Year 2026 is better in many ways for you personally than it was in 2025. I also the purpose of this message is to invite you to sign up for my newsletter. I put out a newsletter about every quarter, and you can sign up on my website, which I'll show you in a minute. Um, and the reason I want to share my newsletter because I want to inform everybody of what's going on behind the scenes as much as I can, um, towards improving our infrastructure on Johns Island and James Island. Traffic is terrible. No two ways to put that. Traffic is terrible on Johns Island and James Island. It's getting worse in both areas because of the population growth. And that problem stems from a out of sync improvement in infrastructure to go with the increasing in population. And reason as to why that is, in a nutshell, all the traffic issues that we have are located on state-owned roads managed by SCDOT, South Carolina Department of Transportation. We have far too many state-owned roads within our municipality of Charleston and in most municipalities throughout the state of South Carolina, because we have the fourth most total miles of state-owned roads in the country. South Carolina has the fourth most miles, 41,000 of state-owned roads, which is the fourth most in the country. And a revenue stream which comes primarily from a state gas tax of, I think it's 28 cents a gallon, to fund those roads, and it's not bringing in enough money. The state has acknowledged this. The governor of South Carolina, about a year ago, started a commission of members comprised of the state House, two of which are representatives of Johns Island, which is Representative James Teeple and Representative Leon Stavronakis are on that commission. They've been traveling around the state the last several months, getting public input and talking to SCDOT and other stakeholders and constituents to come up with ideas to improve the situation. Anyway, I don't want to go into that right now too much. I just mostly want to have you invite you to sign up for my newsletter so you can see what the city of Charleston and Charleston County has been doing the last 6 months towards improving our out of sync population growth and infrastructure on Johns Island and James Island, as well as repairs on roads on James Island to improve the flooding situation. So that'll be in the newsletter, and then I'm going to send out another email through the same newsletter list that will illustrate to you what I proposed to Mayor Cogswell for the projects that we need in District 3, including road infrastructure projects, green space, sidewalks, etc., on Johns and James Island that would be funded potentially by a 2026 Charleston County transportation sales tax referendum, which might come up in 2026. The county is gathering data and information now to determine if they're going to propose that sales tax referendum. So the county reached out to the municipalities across Charleston County to get our input. And in our municipality, City of Charleston, Mayor Cogswell asked each of his district members to provide their input. We're District 3. I provided my input, so that email is going to illustrate what I presented to the City of Charleston and to Mayor Cogswell, and he accepted all of the major proposals, which then he will take from all the districts and send it to Charleston County, and they'll collect these from all the municipalities, and then they'll kind of rack and stack them and then put them on a list to put on the 2026 sales tax referendum if they choose to do that. In that email, you're going to understand what I see as the problem areas, what priorities that I see based on getting input and having town halls. I had 5 town halls this summer, and I talk to constituents all the time and experts, and have a good understanding of the areas that need to be improved to help our situation with our traffic. I've also made some proposals to the city for improving how developments are approved through the Planning Commission and the Technical Review Committee to help be more cognizant of the impact of developments on the traffic further away than right in front of where the development is going. All municipalities in the state of South Carolina, and really pretty much across the country, are limited on how far from in front of a development that it can be considered to have traffic impacts. We're working on that at the county level. County Councilman Joe Boykin brought up some similar proposals on the Charleston County side that they're looking at, and the city's going to look at it as well. And I'm hoping in February's timeframe we'll have some proposed changes to our ordinances to tighten that up a little bit. So here's how you get to my website to sign up for the newsletter. Go to votejimmcbride.com or mcbridecitycouncil.com. Either one will work. We'll take you to this website, and just scroll down below my picture. The first thing you can click on is a red box that says click here for updates, media articles, newsletter, sign up. So you click on that. So that'll take you to this page, the second page, where you'll see this red box here. It says click here to subscribe. Before I go there, I want you to know that you can sign up for my Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube from this website. And I encourage you to do so because I do my best to put out helpful information for everybody in the district about what's going on around Johns and James Island and what the city is doing, what the city police are doing, what the sheriff's department's doing. So please follow me there. The YouTube videos, I put out informative YouTube videos. These are some examples right here on the website. I lay out all the basics of our infrastructure and local government, who our representatives are, where their districts are. I lay out traffic analysis on Maybank Highway, school in session versus not in session, and some other videos here. And some editorials in the Post and Courier. You don't got to pay to read it. So hopefully it's helpful information for you. But again, back to the newsletter. So click here to subscribe. It'll take you to the newsletter sign up page. You fill out everything out there. And it will be added to the list. And again, I'll put out a newsletter every quarter. And this next one I'll put out before the first of the year will be 2 quarters, because I didn't do one last quarter. So it'll be 6 months. Please sign up if you want to know what's going on. And I hope it'll be very informative. And I invite you to respond to the email. And if you want to set up a time to talk, and I'll explain anything that's not clear in the newsletter, I'll explain anything about anything at all. The recreation center that's coming to Johns Island, 50,000 square foot recreation center, indoor pool, 25 meter and 25 yard pool, new fire station that's coming in about a year, and some other improvements. So again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I hope you have a great Christmas holiday and a wonderful new year. And I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.